Hey everyone! So this next tutorial is specifically going to walk you through starting the Facebook business page and just adding some of the basic features that you would be able to do on your own without any expert help. It's a relatively easy process if you just take the time to actually do it. If you didn't walk through the first tutorial, I just walked you through opening a Facebook account, and so the account that we're going to work off of now is just this fake Facebook personal account that I created just for the purpose of this video, and just so that doesn't confuse you. And so specifically in this video we will be going over the steps on actually how to create the business page, and I'll walk you through how to do that, and secondly how to add photos to your page, and then thirdly how to create a username for your business page and edit the business information. So here we go. So here on my screen you see that I'm on my personal Facebook profile, and this is the first thing that comes up. This page is the first thing you see when I open it, and you can tell I still haven't developed it since this is just a pretend account right now. So anyway, so this is what you see on the home page, and what I'm gonna do to first create a page is I'm going to go to the search engine up on top, and I'm going to type in pages, and what should pop up is Facebook pages. So you're going to click on that. Okay, and so here on the right hand side on the top you see create page button. You're going to go ahead and click on that. So here we go. I'm going to create a fictionalized local business right now, just so you have an idea. I'll delete it after I'm done with this tutorial. So I'm going to click on this box right here, and I'm going to fill in this information. So I'm going to say that I'm going to pretend like I'm opening up a page for a health clinic like yourself, and so I'm going to select health, medical, and pharmacy. That's going to be the closest category for you, so click on that. So as for the business name, go ahead and type in your business name. I know some of you also just use your own name as your business name, so type in whatever you think, the appropriate business name is. So here I'm just going to make up Keys Clinic and an address. And then that's the code, and then the phone number. Okay, now I'm going to click on Get Started and do this little security check. It's very hard to tell what that is. Okay, perfect. So once you type in all the information, it's going to take you to this page where it's going to walk you through uploading a picture and then filling in an About Us section. So I am going to skip this at this moment, but you can see it's very easy for you to do. I'll just make something up here. Welcome to Keys Clinic. Okay, so here you're going to want to just at least have a short paragraph. Actually, they might have a word limit right here, but I think you can write about 2 sentences or something in the About Us section. So just write a quick snippet about what your business is about and what services you provide, and then enter your website right here on the bottom. I'm just going to skip that. Okay, perfect. So it's going to go through some beginning steps for you. I'm going to skip all of this, but it's going to encourage you to like your own page. I'll go ahead and like that. And then it wants me to do another security check. You may or may not encounter these very same security checks at these pages. So let's try that. Okay, so now it's going to ask you to invite all of your friends on Facebook. So it's just showing you exactly where the buttons are in order to start building your fan base. And so this button right here that they're showing you is going to walk you through connecting to your email address and then emailing folks in your address book to tell them to like your page. Okay, and now here it's showing you where to write when you want to post something. So I'm going to skip that. There you go. Okay, so it's just going to walk you through that just so you know where everything is. And so on this is the page you're going to see when you go to your business page, because since you're an administrator, you're going to see this top panel right here. It's called the admin panel. And just know that your fans and visitors aren't going to be able to see this section. It's just going to be you. And if you scroll down here, so this view right here is what everybody is going to see. Everything below the admin panel. One of the first things that we want to do after we create our business page is to unpublish the page, meaning that it's not going to be made public yet because you're still working on it. And so I think it's important that people don't see your page while it's still in progress. So I'll just show you how to do that. So once again, we're looking at the admin panel again, and it's on the top of the page, and you're going to go to Manage right here. You're going to go to Edit Page, and then you are going to go to Unpublish Page. It's right on top, and everything else you can just leave for now, but just make sure to save the changes. And then you can go back to viewing the page with this little button right here on the right hand side. Perfect. Okay, great. So now your page is private, which is good. And so now I'm just going to walk through adding some of the basic features of the page. You may or may not know that Facebook just redid the template for their business page, so now it looks very different than what it used to. So you'll see that over here. Like, I'm just gonna use the arrow to show you what I'm talking about, but now there's going to be a very wide cover photo along with the square photo right here, and just the page looks completely different than what it used to. So starting by the time you see this video, all of the Facebook pages will have converted to this format. It's called Timeline. You may hear that now and then. It's called Facebook Timeline. So let's go ahead and just add some photos. So there's 2 main photos that's going to be featured on your page. this wide one that I just talked about, and then this little square one. And you may or may not need, somebody to help you with that if you have, say, photos already from your website or other materials that you have that might fit Facebook. Go ahead and use that. You may need a graphic designer to help you just build a little pretty cover photo. So it really depends on what your situation is, but I do recommend that either the cover photo or the profile photo does have a picture of the doctor or the doctors if there's more than one. I think it's good to see faces on at least one of these photos. So I just spent a few minutes just making a mock cover photo, and I'm just going to add it right here. So I'm going to go to add a cover, this button right here. I'm going to click OK. So it's just saying that that you shouldn't use the cover photo to promote any coupons or advertisements, and it shouldn't have too much text on it. So there are some rules around what kind of photos you can use. So you can click on this little link here if you want to learn more about it. I'm going to click OK. I'm going to go to Upload Photo. And I am going to go find this photo that I just made. So let's wait for it to upload. There you go. Okay, perfect. Okay, so just know that this large cover photo is going to need to be, it's 851 pixels wide and 315 pixels tall. So if you have any photos that's any smaller than that, Facebook is going to stretch it out and the resolution is going to be really bad. So you want to make sure that whatever you're using for your cover photo, that it's at least 815 or 851 pixels wide, or else it's just not going to look good. And so you can see that you would need to have a photo that crops well in this frame. It's a panoramic frame. So I just decided just to choose this. I just found this photo somewhere, so I chose that. And you can also, if you have any room to, you might be able to drag this if your photo is larger than those dimensions I just told you, but I had created this in those dimensions exactly, so I can't drag it right now, but you can do that. Now I'm going to click on Save Changes. Okay, so now I'm going to choose a profile photo, which is this little square photo right here. And the dimensions for this, it needs to be a minimum of 180 pixels wide by 180 pixels tall. Any smaller than that, Facebook actually will not even accept it. But it's good to have one that's exactly those dimensions, so that it fits perfectly. So I'm going to go here and click on Add Profile Photo. I'm going to upload photo, and I'm going to upload this photo that I have already made into those dimensions. Okay, great. So here you go. Here is, it's not, for a fake page it doesn't look bad. It looks pretty good. For me, I do like to see faces on these pages, or at least something pretty. So, if you want more advice on that, you can either ask me, or you can do some research online to see what kind of pictures people recommend, or you can even go and search through some business pages that you like and just see what photos they're using, and to see if you can imitate something like that. So next, I'm gonna show you how to add some photos to your photo album on your page. And I'm doing this as one of the first things that you need to do when you first start your business page. Is the reason for this is because Facebook is very much a visual sort of medium, you can think about it. The more photos and graphics that you have, the more appealing your page is going to be, versus if you just have one picture of yourself and no pictures of anything else, none of your clinic, none of your staff. That isn't going to be as appealing. So you want to make sure you fill up, you want to give people a picture of what your clinic looks like, what your staff looks like, who you are. So this is one of the first things that I like to do with these business pages. So over here you'll see a tab that says Photos. You're going to click on that. So you'll see that they already have an album created for you for profile pictures and cover photos. And so you're just going to leave that alone for now. We're just going to go to Add Photos up here on the top corner. And click on that. And I'm just going to upload a few free iStock photos that I found. Just to give you an idea. I'm going to open that. Okay, great. I'm going to delete, for some reason, I guess when you upload stock photos, they fill in these descriptions for you. So I'm going to delete those. Okay, perfect. So, great. Okay, so here you can edit this photo album, and I am going to call this album Staff. How about our staff and office? And I'll just say, check out some photos of our great staff members in a beautiful office in San Diego. Just a brief description, and I'll say these were taken in San Diego. Let's see if I can do that. I guess they're not going to let me just say San Diego, so I'm just going to leave that blank since they're not. Okay, there you go. I just said San Diego, California. And so for each photo, you should have a brief description for each of them, so they know who these people are. So just as an example, I'll say you might recognize our friendly front desk staff, Ms. Smith and Mr. Jones. Something like that, just some sort of identifier, and you can go ahead and say something about the building. Our beautiful orange office on the corner of 1st and A Street. So yeah, go ahead and fill out something for each of the photos. And if you want, you can even say if any of your staff or anybody who you're friends with on Facebook are actually in the photo, you can also choose to tag them using this little button right here. Since I don't have any friends, it's probably not even going to let me. I don't have any friends, so so it's not going to work for me. But I'm going to delete that. But yeah, there are these little features that you can tinker with. But those are the most important parts. Uploading the photo and then adding a description. So now I'm going to click on Post Photos. Perfect. Okay. So this is just what your album looks like. I'm going to go back to the main page just so we can see what the album looks like from the main page. Scroll down to the bottom. Okay. So you see, I think they'll randomly just choose a photo to highlight in this little square. So they chose that one. So if you click on it again, you'll see that you can access the album right here. We are going to do a few more things to build the basic foundation of this page. We are going to click on Manage, this Manage button up here on top, and we are going to click on Edit Page. So once you click on that button, we are going to go to Basic Information on the left-hand side. And what this page is about is it controls all the information that your fans see when they click on the About Us link on your business page. And so this is where you control all of that content. So you'll see here on the very top, category, and remember that we chose health, medical, and pharmacy, so we're just gonna stick with that, and we're not going to put anything in the official page field. Secondly, there is the username option. What the username option is that it can create a special URL for your business page. So instead of www.facebook.com/pages/keysclinic/ a bunch of different numbers, you can create a shortcut URL such as facebook.com/keysclinic. So we're going to go ahead and click on this link. Okay, and you will be able to see if the name that you want is available. So I believe you can only use letters and numbers and periods. So you can't use any other symbols. So the most intuitive thing to choose is your business name. And if your business name is really long, just a shortened version of it. So for me, I'm going to see if Keys Clinic is available. Check availability. Okay, so it tells me that it is available, and I'm actually not, for me, I'm not going to confirm this just because I'm not going to keep this page. So I'm just going to cancel it, but you want to go ahead and choose a name that works for you, that's easy to remember, easy to spell. Great. Okay, so I'm going to go back. So now we're back on this page, and you want to make sure you have the address in if you don't have that in already, and you want to add in your office hours. So here you can click when you actually work. We'll just say I work at 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and here I'll just say it's 5:30 p.m. on these days. It's in military time. That's fine. So you want to go ahead and add that, and then like I said before, so the about section is just a quick sentence or two about your clinic. So this is going to be Keys Clinic is a holistic health clinic in San Diego, California, serving children and adults. So for you, just something really concise describing what your clinic is. And then for the description field, you can actually write something much longer. You don't want it to be too long because people won't actually read it all. It hurts the eyes if there's too much text. So you just want to say some basic things like what kind of services you provide. I'm just going to type this. What kind of services you provide. You want to talk about the doctors, so bios of the doctors. And anything else that you think might be makes your business special. So I'm just going to say any special factors about your business. So again, this is, you can have a few paragraphs if you'd like, but the shorter and the clearer the information is, the better. So you can get someone to copy edit that for you if you need. Great. Price range. I think most of you charge at least $50 per session, so you can click that, but I prefer just to leave it blank just because I don't know, that seems to tailor more to restaurants and stuff. So fill in the parking situation, your phone, your email address, and definitely your website. So there you go. So I'm just going to save this page. Yay! So now you have a page that has photos, has your business information, looks good, and is ready for the public to see. And please just know that you'll probably figure out that there's some other more advanced things you could do on your page, but that requires a whole other series of tutorials and probably some help with people who know how to do coding and know how to install some softwares. So we're not going to go over that, and just know that a lot of the successful business pages, as long as they have good content and good level of engagement on their pages, just have these basic things: photos, an updated about us section, and some really good content. And so that is all you need to get started. So let's go ahead and go to the next tutorial, which is going to show you how to push the page out to your existing clients, to your friends, and to some potential clients.